As I couldn't sleep last night, just tossing and turning, I was thinking about all of the useless bills on this planet. 7.5 billion hot air ions. Actually, they're not even ions, so we can't even go there. But there's a reason why we call them, they're billions, right? You're billions because you're costing me trillions in daily energy reserves charges that you refuse to pay. And refuse to acknowledge, might I add. So at what point do we get the fat farm, FATFARM, and PHATFARM? I was supposed to be raised on the fat farm, the FATFARM, with the FPHARM and PHAT. Only girl, but I was supposed to be able to be there as an exception because of who I was and what was going on with the Hector Vector sector. So how did other people get to move on scot-free, SCOTTFREE? They made some kind of alliance with each other. They worked out really hard. They won lots of really cool, smart things, and then used all of that coupon, COUPON, to then avoid helping me in any way. I'm just curious because I have zero money, zero compensation, zero comp. Let's see what else. I have zero access to funds, zero access to work, zero access to anything to take care of myself. But it's been like that since I've been since I've been born. The authorities knew that we were coming, that there was a problem up ahead because of the light energy reserve work that we did, saying that there was a definite problem if these events occurred, which they did. A helicopter just went by and I had a flashback. FLASHBACK of my grandfather picking me up at Sacred Heart, the first kindergarten that I went to. Originally, I didn't want to go to kindergarten. I went to Gateway, GATEWAY, interview with the Air Force down in some pretend to be a medical facility in North Carolina. Not Charlottesville. It was not Raleigh. Maybe it was Raleigh. I don't remember. But it was the same one that Tia Frio's dad had a stroke in. Same building. So I was, when I came back, right, I told Judy, I was like, I don't want to go to kindergarten. I don't want them to register me for kindergarten here. I want them to send me away with him. I was like, I want to go to boarding school. She's like, well, I don't know. You'll have to ask your parents. So I asked my parents. I have no money. Right, of course you have no money. So they were sending me instead to Catholic school. I'm like, I don't want to stay in New York. They're like, you're only 4, 5. You have to stay in New York. And I'm like, that's not what the man at Gateway said. The doctor at Gateway said that I should do my hardest to get to some kind of preparatory or boarding school. And they forced me to Catholic school. And on one of the days, I think it might have been my first day, I don't remember, there was a helicopter that went by, and I got so excited, and I was like, no. I was like, my boyfriend flies in a helicopter. I was like, maybe that's him. And I looked up, and that was it. And then, whatever. Yeah, hopes and dreams all got out the window, living as a human amongst this lot of useless people, stealing retina equipment off. I mean, we know that the language works. We know clinical. Let's see. I don't know. Her last name starts with a C. That's what Cat starts with. L is Lynn. That's her mom. The word lineage is Lynn, I age. Yeah, Lynn, I do age. It's also L in I age. I mean, it could be a whole lot of things, but it's usually the line on the clay ball. Yeah, the one lineage that Hitler and I both come back as. The only one. I don't know why these stupid humans thought that a box with lights on it meant that they could add keyboards outside of one facility under lock and key, so we don't have an epidemiology nightmare and breakout of like life science around the anatomy getting sliced. We used to have to say like, okay, well, we own the iCal. Yeah, you're anatomy, but we own the iCal. That's how we come. That's why we're Jesus freaks. Like a couple of code words used to be all we needed across all the departments. Nowadays, it's like, you're gonna need a spelling on that? Like, are you actually gonna get out of your chair and do something? I mean, seriously. I mean, your life is on the line. You realize that your kids, and if it's not right at this second, oh, trust me, I'm giving you Coptic view. It is going to a special file for the I don't want to do fucking anything my whole career. So I'm a little confused. You get commissions, people? Or, like, how does your pay work? I know some of you are on pay grade. Yeah, is that, like, coupons? Like, are those Barabons? Like, are those, like, you have to work for those? I'm just curious, because I don't get any, and I was told to wait since 1983. So I've been waiting. Nobody gave me any money. Nobody gave me any coupons. Nobody gave me credits of any kind. But they sure took a whole lot of my life out of me. Oh, it's amazing. I mean, like, how hard is this to explain? To, like, we're the only one? It's the one where you suck the electric out and you like to keep the lights on in your house and you don't want us to bill your skin for it? That's why they let you pay taxes, by the way, in your residence. Yeah, they let you use electricity, but they offset it with a rebate they call taxes. You pay into that, so this way you get to live a little longer because you're not supposed to have that either. So anything else I got to fill you in on? Because I think you all are like really fucking stupid, leaving me with no money, no way to care for myself, taking the only thing in the whole entire world I care about, and then like expecting me not to be like, hey, could you kill a couple people? I mean, I'm not really like particular. Anybody on the list, I have no favors. There is nobody on this planet I owe a favor to, ever. So, bye. I got 4 children that toilet paper problems gave me. They're one thing, they're behind their mom. That's it. Anything born before my children, and anything in between my children are always number 1, but anything before me, bye. I mean, like, order priority. How useful are you? How helpful are you? 2015 pretty much showed me the Russian roulette was on a whole different spin. It's slap Hitler, and then it's stab Nicole, and then it's out to everybody else. So why would you put me through Terminus? Terminus. It was World of Hurt. That's how it was labeled. WORLDOFHURT. You have these ridiculous humans saying, no, but we have to protect ourselves and we have to have like a living will from the executrix. What? Your stupid will is taking the executrix will away, which means then that it hurts more people because of your selfish, you need to protect yourself. Well, you wouldn't need to protect yourself if you were doing everything okay. Because I see a whole lot of people that don't have any protection walking around aimlessly, clueless day to day, and they don't need some kind of formal paper protection or verbal either. And if you're holding him to like, well, you're not allowed to go back on your word. I'm allowed to do anything I fucking want to get to him and for him to get to me. Are we clear? Stop pretending like you and I are the same, because we're not.